details this morning on the deaths of Fast and Furious star Paul Walker and his friend.
These celebrities made a lasting impact on the world. And their sudden deaths had a profound effect on the entertainment industry. We will explore compelling yet tragic stories about 10 celebrities and their family members who passed away unexpectedly at the peak of their careers. The Joker's final laugh, Heath Ledger's heartbreaking fate. Heath Ledger could have continued delivering outstanding performances if he had not overdosed on prescription drugs in 2008 at the age of 28. However, there is no doubt that his portrayal of the Joker in The Dark Knight was a game-changer for his career. He had plans to reprise his role in The Dark Knight Rises, but unfortunately, he passed away before the film began production in 2011. At the time of his death, Ledger was in the middle of shooting The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus, and director Terry Gilliam had nothing but praise for the actor.
Heath is spectacular. I mean, he's just one of the great people on the planet to begin with. Forget about him.
Writing for the New York Post, Gilliam expressed his regret, saying, "It still angers me that he's dead, because he would have been superior to anyone else in his generation." Ledger just kept improving. He was fearless. River Phoenix, a star shot, down too soon. River Phoenix achieved tremendous success by the age of 23, including an Oscar nomination.
An actor in a supporting role for Running on Empty, River Phoenix.
Playing the young Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade and starring in the classic Stand By Me. Director Rob Reiner mentioned in an Entertainment Weekly interview that Phoenix had the potential to become one of the greatest screen actors of all time. Sadly, Phoenix passed away in 1993 due to a fatal morphine overdose outside the Viper Room, Johnny Depp's famous rock club in Hollywood. Consider the roles Phoenix was going to play before his passing.
How'd you do that? Same as you do.
Christian Slater replaced him in Interview with the Vampire, and an up-and-coming Leonardo DiCaprio earned praise for his breakout performance in The Basketball Diaries.
Mom, wash your hands. Mom.
The engine of the franchise, Paul Walker's legacy. Paul Walker was at the peak of his fame when he died in a car accident on November 30th, 2013. His death was particularly poignant, as he was known for his role in the Fast and the Furious franchise, which involved daring car stunts. At the time of his death, the movie Furious 7, in which he starred, broke box office records and was a huge success for his career. He had also been involved in other successful projects, such as Brick Mansions and Hours. Walker was greatly admired by his fans, with thousands attending his public memorial at the site of his fatal crash.
Employees, friends of the shop, we try.
His untimely death reminds us of Heath Ledger, who posthumously won an Oscar at the height of his career. A sudden departure, Lisa Left Eye Lopes' legacy lives on. Lisa Left Eye Lopes. It's not always drugs or violence that claim the life of a celebrity. Car accidents can happen to anyone, and a particularly bad one in Honduras left Lisa Left Eye Lopes dead at the age of 30 on April 25, 2002. The spunky rapper of TLC had traveled to the Central American country to shoot a documentary about her spiritual journey. MTV reported that at the time of her fatal car accident, Lopes was in a somewhat tumultuous phase of her career marked by a dispute over the release of her first solo album and a move to sign with controversial producer Suge Knight.
What made you decide to work with The Row?
Actually, The Row found me.
None of that seemed to matter to fans. When Lopes died, TLC was set to release a fourth studio album. Anton Yelchin's Star Trek Legacy, a heartbreaking look at his unfinished journey. Anton Yelchin may not have achieved the same level of mainstream recognition as his Star Trek co-stars Chris Pine and Zachary Quinto, but he was on his way before his tragic death on June 19, 2016. He died in a freak accident after being pinned between his car and a brick mailbox pillar. Before his untimely death, Yelchin was gaining recognition for his successful career as a supporting actor.
Swear, right? No, said it's round. That's right.
A timeless talent lost, the legacy of Aaliyah. In 2001, at 22 years old, Aaliyah tragically passed away in a plane crash after filming a music video for what would later become the hit single Rock the Boat. She had also recently starred in the horror movie Queen of the Damned.
You killed me.
Following her death, Aaliyah's peers showered her with accolades. Mega producer Timbaland remarked, "Beyond the music, she was a brilliant person, the most special person I ever met." Diddy mourned. Her time was coming. She was just about to explode. A star too bright, the tragic story of Selena Quintanilla Perez. Latin pop star Selena Quintanilla Perez was tragically shot and killed in 1995 by the president of her own fan club. Just before her death, she had won a Grammy and was preparing to release her first English-language album. The lead single from the album, Dreaming of You, quickly ascended to the top of the Billboard 200 chart, allowing Selena to achieve crossover stardom after her passing. The album's first-day sales of 175,000 copies set a record as the fastest-selling album by a female artist in pop music history at that time. Selena was so beloved in both the United States and Mexico that NBC nightly news anchor Tom Brokaw referred to her as the Mexican Madonna. Tupac Shakur, a life silenced too soon. Tupac Shakur was undoubtedly one of the most successful rappers of all time. He represented West Coast hip-hop despite being born and raised in Harlem, New York. He died in 1996 at the age of 25 in a high-profile Las Vegas drive-by shooting, which was speculated to be related to the East Coast-West Coast hip-hop feud. Despite the mysterious circumstances surrounding his death, Shakur was so dominant in the rap game that he topped the Billboard charts while serving a prison sentence. He released many posthumous albums, continuing to earn money years after his death. In 2007 alone, Forbes reported that Shakur's estate brought in $9 million, over a decade after his passing. Later, Chicago investigations suggested that both shootings were a result of gang affiliations. In a devastating turn of events, Mariah Carey lost both her mother and sister on the same day. The unexpected deaths of her mother, Patricia Carey, a talented opera singer, and her sister Alison deeply impacted the singer. Mariah had a complex relationship with both women.
I love my sister, and she's broken my heart so many times.
Patricia Carey was a major influence on Mariah's career, while her sister Alison faced her own personal struggles, which often strained their relationship. These losses left a profound void in Mariah's life, forever changing her perspective on family and loss. A legacy cut short, Brandon Lee's tragic fate. Brandon Lee, son of martial arts and screen legend Bruce Lee, tragically passed away in March 1993 due to a freak accident with a prop gun on the set of the film The Crow. This incident cut short his promising career, which included a leading role in the highest-grossing film of his brief career. Thanks for being with us throughout the tragic story so far. If you're new here, please subscribe. It will really help us a lot. Take care.